So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
You have no rights here. We're not under the empire.
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it up? Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down. Annie. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me your ass, Get out of the car. Give me your ass, we'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of that don't you understand?
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out,
You
bro.
understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you.
I'm getting
You're a little
out.
fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take
Too
me to
late.
jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew. Hey,
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
bro. Y'all
Don't move.
good. Bro, you
Sit 'em
beating
up.
on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn. Hey, hold on, pull to the side, bro.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey.
Hold
on, twin, hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just heard you in your ears when we told you to put your window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Call Drew, Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
I'm not doing nothing. What am I doing that's wrong?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man.
Listen.
They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big
man.
man, don't park there, man. Just get in
Hey,
the car.
hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Straight up the side, on the side of the,
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey,
I'm
you're
not
in the car.
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
I'll take that.
You gotta move right now.
Coming, man.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
Leaving. Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
Son, what's going on,
Your liceness
man?
right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Get in the car and leave.
You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving,
Your
man.
license
I'm
right now.
leaving, sir. You want me to
Hey,
leave?
your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up.
just told
Your
me to
license
leave.
right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now.
Sir, he just-
You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
All right. Welcome back to a beatzillapdx official news break. And we are talking about, of course, the video that you have just seen about the arrest in Miami of brother Tyreek Hill. And, the interesting things that came out along with this story. Now, there's been some releases by the police department themselves now. One of the officers now has been placed on administrative leave. But all of these officers actually, at the end of the day, who took part in this need to be fired. There's no reason to harass anybody. From what I heard on the tape, they pulled him over in a McLaren for his seatbelt. You pulled over a $500,000 automobile driven on its way to the stadium for a multi-million-dollar NFL star to go play his game for the Miami Dolphins. And on the way there, you said, well, let me go ahead and stop this car for a seatbelt. And had to pull him out and, hey, you don't roll your window up. I'm just trying to remember the last time I saw a $500,000 car or any high-end sports car in this mix to where anybody was worried about what the driver was about to do. Why? Because clearly if he has enough money to drive this automobile, he must clearly have enough money to fight any ticket that you got in court. However, looking at and we just have to be honest with what we're seeing, the jealousy of these Latino cops of this black man driving this McLaren just was burning them up. Because he's supposed to look like, he's supposed to be in a suit. He's supposed to be all nice and clean cut, not driving a McLaren and a wife beater, which is that brother's prerogative to do, considering how he was going to go immediately suit up and get into some pads and put his jersey on and go get knocked around for a few hours on the football field because he is a football star. So it's interesting that, an athlete in his hometown, this is not like it's an away game. It's a home game. He left his wife at the house, so his wife is at home. This is a young married brother. What are we talking about here? This is not a hoodlum. This is a young, rich, married brother on his way to work. And because of his seatbelt, what you saw had to take place. None of that energy was necessary. None of that energy was warranted. And if that is what policing looks like to these people, then we need to revisit how policing goes. But the weird thing that also happened with this particular incident, from everything that you just saw, that even Plies being from Miami, and Jamel Hill, who was trying to make her way into political discussion, they both came out and made these weird tweets about how, hey, Donald Trump saying he gonna give immunity to the cops. And so let me read to you Jamel Hill, because there's an article that they did on her. And I'll just read a little bit of this article and then read her quote. It says, Jamel Hill, a former ESPN personality and current contributing writer at the Atlantic, insinuated a Donald Trump connection in the wake of the Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill's detention on Sunday. The NFL player was detained during a traffic stop with Miami-Dade police officers before the Dolphins played the Jacksonville Jaguars. Videos show Hill handcuffed on the ground in an intense moment with officers. One officer was later placed on administrative duties. So let me see. So Jamel Hill steps out there and says, a reminder that Stephen Ross, owner of the Miami Dolphins, is a huge Donald Trump supporter. The same Trump who supports giving all police immunity from prosecution. Do with that what you will. Well, let me start with this. The Miranda warning that was trying to be that sister that works for Joe Biden went up there and tried to get rid of police having to read Miranda rights, so that way if the cop was overzealous like these were, didn't read the person their rights, then that case would get tossed out. With that being said, I haven't even heard if there was so much as a ticket issued in this case, because what we do know is, of course, he went to the game, so they let him go. So if this offense was so major, number one, he never needed to be out of his vehicle. Number two, it didn't need to be that many police officers for a seatbelt ticket. And then once they stopped him, as you've seen later, you have another Rolls-Royce SUV pulling up. You know how much that has to cost? Just within the cars that these black men were driving alone is more money than any of them police officers will ever see in their life. And this, I believe, was the energy behind these officers. Because the same officer that wanted to throw Tyreek down on the ground is the same officer that was going to try to assail the other driver, while the other police officer is giving him conflicting instructions. This is absolutely good that it got caught on tape. I will say good job for the Miami-Dade police for releasing the body cam footage so fast. It's only damning to this, especially to the one particular officer that's doing all the screaming. Over nothing. Again, family, we're talking about a seat belt in a McLaren. You hear the rumble of that engine? They didn't even turn the car off. The car, he driving like a V14, a V16. This car could drive to the moon off of 4 tires. You're talking about a brand new McLaren. Those things are ridiculously expensive. And so I'm sure he had it custom. It's all blacked out. So it wasn't just base price at that. And then you saw the blacked out Rolls, the Rolls truck that pulled up. Then you want to go jump on that man. I'm telling you, this little Latino right here has got some serious anti-black energy about himself. And these are actions taken under the current administration, to which is not Donald Trump's police force. If you remember when Joe Biden got in office, he was like, we're not going to defund the police. We're going to fund the police. So he gave police all types of assurance. So when you go into this conversation now trying to put this on Trump, it makes zero sense. This is a Harris-Biden problem. And so now with this happening so close to the election, what do we say about police overzealousness against Black Americans? This, in this particular case, is a multimillionaire. The other brother that pulled up, multimillionaire. They're in extremely high-end vehicles, but this officer is talking to them as if they just committed a crime. So what was the crime? It looks like it was being rich and black. But it makes me think if we're talking about reparations, and look at all these other groups that do not want us to get our reparations. Do you see how upset that little officer is? Do you see how they all feel that they are entitled to abuse this man? No matter how much money his car costs. He just got, and here's the thing for me. He told him that he just had surgery. He's one of your NFL players. How don't you know this man? Because there's only one football team in Miami. So, besides the college. So I know you know the college players, and I know you know your NFL players. So how is it that you want to now go rough this man up, to whom you're aware, because he made you aware that he had surgery. Had surgery on his leg, and you're wanting to get down on the leg. Let's drag him down to the ground. And then once he's on the ground, you tackle him down there again. These type of it's not that serious for a seat belt. And I'm sure there'll be some dummies and some doofuses out there that'll say, well, no, see, he just needs to learn how to comply, and that equals non-compliance. No, it doesn't. I see white folks all the way where they can run around with a butcher knife in their hand, taking swipes at police and there's no kind of force being given with an assailant. Matter of fact, y'all remember that naked white boy a few years back that had just killed like 3 people? And it was running around in the street, and they looked like Keystone cops, afraid to tackle his naked behind. So let's not let these fools get out here and start to turn the conversation. This is police brutality. It is anti-black policing, once again, under the Democrats. And so if you're going to talk about what Kamala Harris going to do, what's she going to do about this? Because police already have immunity. And that blue law, that was signed in by Barack Obama. So again, ties of this administration and most definitely overall, this is all Democrat. It's all Democrat. You can't blame a Republican for this. It's Democrat because they have that assurance. So when you're giving them that assurance, there is nothing much more that can really be done at that point. They have to be stopped from the top. And hopefully that there will be more coming out from this. I know that the NFL is probably going to make Brother Tyreek take the high road because they're not going to try to get in anything conflict with law enforcement. And I understand that. It's business. However, for the people, stay on their necks. Understand, oh man, if he gonna just let it go, then I'll let it go. No. He has to. He's contractually obligated to do so. You are not. We are not. The family and the grassroots are not contractually bound by nothing. So make your voices heard and let's raise hell about this little issue because again, what are we? Because if you notice now, Kamala Harris has now put out somewhat of a policy on her page. There's nothing about police reform, absolutely nothing. And she was with Joe Biden getting in office based off of George Floyd. I don't think we should ever allow her to sit up here and get in office again without actually doing something in this area. She needs to talk about this particular situation that happened in Miami with the football players. She needs to address it. Also, there's another shooting that happened with a brother up in Baltimore that we are also following. So going to get to that soon too. But the police are trying to say that the family members declined to have the body cam of the police released. But also there's other family members that are saying that's not the case. So we'll see how that all plays out. But with this, Jamel Hill and Plies coming out trying to make this about Donald Trump. Nope. You got to make this about the man who said, we're not going to defund the police. We're going to fund the police. Let's just look at what we're talking about. Within the last 4 years, the issue of policing has just totally disappeared out of the Biden administration. Although they always wanted to show you Phineas and the George Floyd Policing Act that he didn't do nothing about. They have a gun violence commission that ain't done nothing in the White House. So why couldn't they actually do that for the policing? And here's something right now. Isn't that something that Kamala Harris actually could offer? I would say so. And I'm going back to Kamala because that's what we've been calling her for the last 4 years. I don't know where this new Kamala thing come from. Y'all want to call her Kamala, you go right on ahead. But we not finna play like I'm mispronouncing her name. She's been Kamala Harris for the last 3.5 years. Y'all want to get brand new, start calling her something else, you go right on ahead. But I'm not going to fret about what I say. So what it is, Kamala Harris. There it is. We know Miss Marvel is what's her name? Kamala Khan. So it's an Indian name. So it's not Kamala. When did all of a sudden it become Kamala? And not to mention, we can go through old video footage where all the Democrats are calling her Kamala Harris. So miss me with the fake outrage. They love fake outrage. But with that being said, I just wanted to tap in real quick on this. This has been a Beatzilla PDX official news break. I believe these police officers should be fired, but I want to see more from the administration, and I believe Kamala Harris needs to also address this as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me hear your feedback. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, share this out on your social media. All the other information, of course, will be in the description. So if you would like to support this channel, you can. And follow me on my social medias, Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, beatzillapdx. And with that being said, family, peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on each and every one of you. Stay black, stay vigilant, stay alive. Black first, black first, black first. Shalom, y'all.